Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be showing you all how I make my study notes. So currently I've just graduated from school and my core subjects were physics, chemistry, maths. I also had English and economics as my fifth subject. So in today's video, I'll be showing you all how I made my chemistry, physics, and maths notes. So let's get started with the supplies. So as for notebooks are concerned, my favorite one to use this year and the previous year as well, I used it for both class 11th and 12th. This is a Muji loose leaf notebook. You can easily remove a sheet or insert it, and these are the refills. For most of my notes, I've used these thicker grid, but I also like to use these ones. This has like a bit smaller grid as compared to this one. So for my physics, I used this one. This had a craft cover and this had like a plasticky finish, but I felt that the rings for this didn't last long. Like if I took it to school in my backpack, as you can see, a few rings got fallen off, and I think it's not like the best option, I would say. They also give you like these instructions of how to use them. Next is this notebook. This is from Typo. My cousin gifted this to me a few years back and I actually really love it. So the best part about this notebook is that it comes with these dividers, and it also has like these pockets. Like you can just insert some loose papers or sticky notes in them. This is the classic classmate notebook, and as you can see, it's quite old. It just looks old because I've used it like so much. Next are these two mini notebooks. My best friend gifted them to me. If I'm not wrong, this one's from Miniso and this one was from store 90 or something. And as for stationery, I love using my liners. As in for writing supplies, my favorite go-to pen is this Rorto Amazer Gel, and the other one I like to use mainly for formulas is this Muji gel pen. This is in 0.5. So as I showed you earlier, this is my chemistry notebook. I use this for my organic chemistry, and I must say it's like a life changer. What I like to do is I use these pens, these ones. These are one of my favorite pens to use, as in when writing comes to the part. Highlighting is definitely my liners. These ones, these are the Zebra Click Art pens. I love the color range and you can write so finely with them. Like not too fine, but I think it works just perfectly. For my first chapter, I like to color code every single page of notes. For example, this one is called Haloalkanes. So first, I'll start with writing the methods of preparation. I just abbreviated it as MOP. I like to give headings, highlight every single step which I feel is the change in the reaction. When a new topic starts, I like to switch up the color so that there's like a clear distinction of where I'm going forward towards. So as you can see, each chapter is color coded. This is the next chapter, alcohols, and you can see these are ketones if I'm not wrong. I would like to give you all an example. For esterification, what I did was make boxes to highlight what is combining to form the next one, and I also like to make arrows using a colored pen. This just makes visualization easier. Like sometimes in my brain, I can just associate colors with chapters and just think of during conversions. So one thing, if you would like these notes, I can convert them into a PDF so that you all can use them, but let me know if you need it so that I can do the needful. These are for class 11th, and I like to summarize my entire chapter like this. It's really easy to revise. So I also have a small formula notebook, and I write every single formula that could be used. For physics, it's nearly the same thing, but I would like to flip through a few of my notes. I don't like to switch pens a lot just for the titles. As you know, physics can get a lot hectic with all these derivations, so I have like literally every single derivation written like that, and it really helped me learn all that by the end of the year. I would say as soon as your school starts with the chapter, please start making notes. Don't leave it like me just before the day of the exam. It gets very hard to learn and you tend to forget each one of them. So my usual style for making notes is basically the question, the derivation, and the final result highlighted in a box, and if there are any diagrams, just made it on the side. For this notebook, I just used it randomly, to be very honest. These are just like random notes. I just took them during the class while the teacher was explaining, and nothing much with that. Same as chemistry, I had this small formula notebook for physics. This one's not much color coded. I gave up on color coding because there were so many chapters. For maths, I used these two notebooks for the entire year. So these were my stats notes. I don't have any questions solved as an example to the formula, which is one thing you can do, but I feel that the notebook gets too bulky and not like a last minute revision thing. So this is the style that I prefer more. And this one I did show you earlier is just my entrance examination formal notebook. Nothing pretty, just black and blue scheme going on and every single formal.